Just a little bit about myself and my business. Yes, my main specialty is in the area of communication, so quite a few of the things that you guys talk about in this class here, from vocal usage, which I don't have much today, I apologize again, to those ums and fillers that you would be clicking away right now, as well as how people can connect better through their communication skills, which obviously leads into sales very often. But we are now in this world of the digital age where so much of our communication and so much of our connection comes from the internet. This is where we find our leads, this is where we find our prospects, this is where we interact with our clients. Yeah, thank you. I didn't get that up there. Okay, it's a disco. Yeah, that too. So I have a background in many different areas that is going to cause seizure. So I've worked with, let's see, New York Times bestsellers, I've worked with reality TV stars, I've worked with Fortune 500 companies, so multi-million-dollar brands, and how their brand, and politicians and so on and so forth, how their brand gets integrated well throughout Web 2.0. So what I'm going to be sharing with you are basically the basics of internet marketing. Now that term, internet marketing, what do you associate when you hear that term, internet marketing? Yes?
Web banners.
Web banners, yep. What else? Pop-ups, yep. What else? Yes?
Social advertisement, display advertisement.
Like on social media where the ads are on the side or something?
Right.
Yep, good. What else? Yes? Emails, how so?
Like the spam.
Spam, yeah, enlarge your penis, Viagra, all that stuff, yeah, absolutely. Yep, what else, yeah?
Also like commercials on Pandora and those different radio stations.
Good, yep.
Commercials on YouTube.
Commercials on YouTube. And Hulu that we just saw a little bit ago, great. So all of those are pretty annoying, right? Yeah, poor advertisers, they have to cut through so much noise, and yet they add to the noise when they do so. That is a portion of internet marketing. That is not what I'm going to talk to you about today. What I'm going to share with you is building that relationship through the online platform, okay? Web 2.0, go back, is all about the pull. That I'm going to lure you in. It's like the guy playing the flute with the snake coming out of the basket. I'm going to lure you towards where I want you to go. It's more of the long-term play. This is more the relationship selling side of internet marketing. How you can find that information. The next step is to listen to your target market. And there are so many, I mean, this is, as I'm sure you've learned in this class, in sales, the best sales technique is to shut up and listen. Let them talk. Let them tell you what their needs are, what their wants are, what their goals are. You can do the exact same thing in the digital space. It's crazy valuable information. What I love about it is on my website, I can figure out, I blog weekly, and about once a month, I'll look at my blog posts and see how many people clicked on what titles, and that tells me what my community is more interested in. Are they more interested in talking about body language? Are they more interested in talking about public speaking? Are they more interested? So I can figure from that data what my audience wants more and more, and then provide it to them. That's what the tracking helps me out with. It also helps me out with, again, figuring out where my best referral sources are. Facebook is my best referral source. I get so many people through Facebook versus Twitter. Now, that's directly proportional to, I use Facebook a heck of a lot more than Twitter, so there's those things. And which websites are they finding me through as well? Yes?
So that's free,
Google Analytics is free.
and you just
Tracking, pay attention to the forms, looked at the questions that are asked recurringly, as well as the problems that they have, then you can figure out their interests, the enhancements that you can add to your product or service, or things that you can highlight about your product that may have been missed in the previous copy, the needs that they have and the state of mind that they're in when they purchase what you're offering. It's so cool. All of this leads to better products and services, which means you know what to sell and how to sell it. Boom. It's so simple. It's just that people, as in interpersonal communications, if they're not present with that individual and they're not listening to that individual, then they miss out on all of this. All of this. So just how we use body language when we talk with somebody, you know, eye contact and how we say certain things and listening to how they react, watching how they react, we can do the same thing in the digital space, just different tools. Oh, there's supposed to be a graphic there. Aw, sad. A little bit about search engine optimization. Think like Google, not like a person. This is probably the most tricky part for a lot of people, especially if you're writing blog posts. This is a great example. You may come up with some really cool, jazzy, sexy title that is intriguing, but it won't be great for search engine optimization because nobody's going to Google that title for the problem that they're having. So you want to be able to learn how to think like Google and not like a real person. So how would somebody search for, what would be the keywords that somebody would put in the search bar to ultimately find your product? Usually it's like how to X, Y, and Z. They'll put in the problem that they have because they don't know the solution. So usually the poorly trained copywriters will talk about solutions, but if they want to search engine optimize, then you need to work within the problems within your copy as well. Yes. And see, if you want to connect with me, I use Facebook a lot more than Twitter, but for those Twitter people, that's where that is. We've got a little bit of time. I'm more than happy to take questions on anything and everything. It's Stump the Speaker time. I am here for you.
Questions?
Yes.
So what do you exactly do for full time? Do you do workshops or?
Yeah, so people hire me for a few different ways. Companies bring me in to work with departments or teams, so the C-suite, managers. I work a lot with IT and sales on enhanced communication skills. And just depends on what the company needs, I'll bring in. So that's the group format. I also have individual clients that hire me for public speaking coaching or speech writing. Usually it's on the public side that they often, but he just said a key point that a lot of people forget when they think about just going viral is they went at it really hard, like is what he said, that you have to push, and then it'll reach that tipping point where people start sharing like crazy. People just posting up something that, once I upload this is gonna go viral, and they upload it and nothing happens, well, because you didn't do anything. So there's two sides of that, yeah.
Like also, like you said, you gotta like start the wave kind of.
Yeah.
And then when it gets there, it's just out of your
then
hands.
you just let go.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, well, great job. Thank you so much. Big hands for Shari.